Everybody, my name is Kyle Kalk and welcome to my AOC 2 Week 2 video review. For this, I'm just going to start off quickly by showing it functioning in my iPad. So here's the iPad, click there, and as you can see, everything loads in. The screen goes all wonky if I go like that, but everything loads in. Basically, if I press one of them, if I hit it, there we go. If I hit that, everything will load in. I'm going to go into more detail on just running it on the simulator as it's just easier to control. So I'm going to switch over to the simulator and do the rest of the video. So here we are, my app running in the simulator. Again, it's just a lot easier to manage and show off. As you can see, for this week I made an app that will calculate the expenses to go to the movies. So let's use this for an example. First I'll show, as you can see, when you first load in the calculate total cost, you can't click it. It's a grayed out color, which lets the user know that it is not clickable and you can't use it yet. I have on the bottom here my colors, so a royal blue and then a dark green. We'll go back to the beige because it's my preferred color of choice. We'll quickly go more info. As you can see, it slides over to the next screen, has the information. Go back, everything works just fine. So now let's just do a cinema with a date. So as you can see, movie info, it pops in up top here. You will view, as of right now, one cinema with a date. It's just right now, the cinema with a date, it's reading what I have the button labeled as. So that's why it is worded in such a way. So as you can see with the stepper, we can just keep going up. I have it set to 100 right now, just in case someone would want to do that. We'll go with 15. As you can see out, the cinema with date is now grayed out. Calculate total cost is now a clickable button, so we'll calculate. And as you can see here at the top, it fills in with your amount you need to pay. So you will pay $528 for 15 movies with a date. So if you intend on going to 15 movies with someone, that's a pretty good rough estimate. I also calculated in price for popcorn and a drink. So moving on, we'll go quickly here to the code just to show some. Here's my iPad storyboard, and I have an iPhone one as well. It's a little slow at loading, but here's the iPhone one. And most of the code was just done within the viewcontroller.m. There was nothing too special. I set the default values inside of my with snacks, with discount, and with date. So down here you can see over in the code, there's nothing too much. There's a IB action for my color selection, and then an IB action for my on-click, which handles all of the on-click events from clicking one of my choices all the way to doing the calculation down here further towards the bottom. And then the calculation quickly fills in the factory, calls the factory, and then much like last week, the factory does everything else for us. And what could have I done better this week? Truth be told, it was a pretty good week again. I had one slip up. I didn't use the name of the button inside of the text field, so that I had to change. Other than that, it was mostly just doing the new code. I had to make a new project just because my project from week 1 didn't make too much sense with multipliers. So I decided to go a new route, and this is what I chose. And other than that, it was a pretty good week. I was done most of the work by Monday, so that's always a good thing. I hope everyone had a good week and look forward to seeing your videos and your work in week 3. Thank you very much.